hit me.
Who gives Arielle to be married? Excellent. I am so honored to stand before you today as we witness the union of these two wonderful people that we all care so much about. Each one of us has a special connection to Sean or Arielle, or both, and it is so important to them that each one of you is here today. I want to share how I know these two. First, I met Sean 10 years ago as one of my coworkers. It didn't take long for me to realize what a stellar guy he was. He had curiosity and knowledge about so much, and he had the enthusiasm to teach it out, of which I regularly take advantage of. Because I still do. To me, Sean knows the answer to everything. Well, almost. Anyway, I always liked the way that his responses often included a question which got me thinking for myself. I always appreciated that approach, which, by the way, was always done with a little humor and definitely kindness. To this very day, when I arrive to work and see Sean's car, I say to myself, oh good, I get to work with Sean today. Well, I know. Then, I know. Okay. We're going to get there. I know. This may take a little longer for all of us. Well, then, about a year later, another person joined our team. And wow, what a pleasure it was to have this person. Her name was Arielle. She was just beautiful in so many ways. As I got to know her, I loved her curiosity, her friendliness, her smile, her compassion for people, and her sense of humor. Even the way she moved around sometimes felt like there was a little dance move in her stride. Yeah, you got that. People just loved being around Arielle. I loved being around Arielle. I cared about this amazing person so much that I found myself saying to her one day, Arielle, all I can say is you better have the most amazing guy in your life one day. And didn't I say that emphatically, right? Well, little did I know that that had already occurred. Arielle invited me to lunch to privately tell me that she actually had found that amazing guy, and it was Sean. Needless to say, I was so excited. Their love story had begun. I witnessed how much they cared for each other by simply hearing their stories. I could see their passions, whether it was their off-road camping or enjoying the culinary world, that they were having fun together. Hey, sometimes I would even be part of one of those culinary experiences, and I would fully recognize the reverence that they had for each other. Never a harsh word. It made me so happy to see what a great couple they were. Their worlds would forever be changed because they had the fortune of finding each other and wanting to spend their lives together. That's probably the hardest part, finding each other. So now, as you start this new chapter in your relationship, and because I care about each of you so much, I'd like to share some wisdom with you if that's okay. These things will set you up for success in all of your future days and years as a couple. 3 words to never forget. Let's begin with the first 2. Respect. Oh, it's a big word, I know, and encompasses so much, but respect. And the second word is kindness. There can never be enough kindness in this world. Respect doesn't mean authority, it means kind, loving listening to each other. Although I'm sure these are things that you know, I simply but emphatically want to say that I have learned that when practiced with each other, your love for each other will only grow and get stronger through the years. You will never go to bed angry with one another. As individuals, you may already know that you have a different way of handling something, or perhaps there's something that frustrates you, or maybe even totally disagree on. It is so important that each of you show the respect that you have for one another to come to a solution and present whatever it is with kindness. This is huge. These will get you through the toughest of times. Because let's face it, life can be hard sometimes. And absolutely, without any question in my mind, these tools which you already hold for each other will allow you to only get better and stronger. If you think that you really love each other today, call me in 10 years and tell me about how much your love continues to grow. I actually had the fortune to witness my parents in their 66 years of marriage together. I saw the kindness and respect that they showed each other, and I could tell the reason that it occurred is because they each lived those qualities with each other, not just one of them. Next, I had these words of wisdom passed on to me from my grandmother, who, by the way, also had a great relationship with my grandfather. And this is where the third word comes in. She said, "You must show respect to each other every day." Yes, that third very important word is every day. Not occasionally, or not only when needed, but simply respect every day. And just the other day, I met a woman who was sharing a picture of her and her husband, and you could just see from the picture the joy they felt for each other as they were celebrating their 30-plus years of marriage. So I asked her, "What is your key to a successful marriage?" She answered me with one word: respect. I said, "Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it is. It's really simple. I mean, it's hard, but it is a simple concept to just never forget." I understand that plenty of people have great relationships because they understand and practice it. But without it, well, I hate to think about it. Maybe that's why the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, sang a song about RESPECT. She even taught us how to spell the word. We all know the song, right? The only problem with that song is when she says, "All I'm asking for is a little respect." I say, you shouldn't have to ask for it. It should always be present from your spouse, as Grandma says, every day. And with these in place, each of you will find yourselves in the situation of saying, "I can't wait to be with you." And the rest of the world will long to be around the couple that deeply cares for one another because you emit joy when you have those qualities that come straight from your heart. We never want to take each other for granted, because when we do, we might not be as careful with our chosen partner in how we approach a situation. And that can be so easy to do as our daily lives pull us in so many directions. So in closing, I will say, treat each other with great care, always. Sean, do you come here today by your own choice to be married to each other?
I do.
And Arielle, do you come here today by your own choice to be married to each other?
I do.
At this time, I would like to invite Sean and Arielle to recite their vows to each other.
Arielle, today's our day. Okay, that was just a practice. All right. Arielle, today is our day. I love you, and I will always love you. Who would have thought a cold French fry would turn into such a great love story? From the moment you came into my life, you have been generous, caring, and gracious. I am lucky to have you by my side. We are lucky to have each other. Our love is worth celebrating, and I vow to celebrate it every day with you. Love doesn't just happen overnight. It happens when two people get to grow together over time, learning, failing, winning, laughing, crying, and everything else in between. The love I have for you has been earned over the years of travel, trials, tribulations, and because of that, we are stronger together. Arielle? Arielle, you are my best friend. You are special. You are beautiful. You are smart. And you are mine. And I promise to take care of you forever and always. I love you so much, Arielle. And although I'm a Pisces, I promise to always be your killer whale.
Thought it was blank. Sean Michael Daish. People come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. But you, Sean, are and continue to be all three. The reason. There are many, but when we met 9 years ago, I was drawn to you in a way I cannot explain. A Bay Area boy who charmed me with the ultimate pickup line, "What's Gucci?" This season, we met just 6 short months after I lost my dad. You brought a calm energy to my life, much like he did. When I was stressed, he reminded me to channel the calm. Even in my most heightened state, you make me smile, and I can never stay upset. The lifetime. Today is the first day of our lifetime together as husband and wife. The real work starts today, in this moment, and forever. You've always reminded me that life is good, life is short, and that we are lucky. And I vow to take every day to remind you how lucky we are and how good life is. I vow to always be your sous chef in this recipe of love. And I vow to always open up the expensive bottle of wine on a Tuesday. I vow to always be there for you in this hard times, but especially the good times. I've loved you for 9 years, and I'll love you for 90 more. You are my reason. You are my season. You are my lifetime. I love you.
smooth. Let us continue the ceremony with an exchange of rings. These rings represent this never-ending commitment that you have made to each other, and those were beautiful vows.
This is going to be a little warmer.
Ooh, that's nice.
Sean, repeat after me. With this ring, I, Sean, take you, Arielle,
With this ring, I, Sean, take you, Arielle,
to be no other than yourself,
to be no other than yourself,
loving what I know of you and trusting what I do not yet know,
loving what I know of you and trusting of what I do not yet know.
I will respect your integrity
I will respect your integrity
and have faith in your abiding love for me
and have faith in your abiding love for me.
through all our years
Through all our years
and in all that life may bring us.
and through all that life may bring us. It fits.
Okay, Arielle, repeat after me. With this ring, I, Arielle, take you, Sean,
With this ring, I, Arielle, take you, Sean,
to be no other than yourself,
to be no other than yourself,
loving what I know of you and trusting what I do not yet know.
loving what I know of you and trusting what I do not yet know.
I will respect your integrity
I will respect your integrity
and have faith in your abiding love for me
and have faith in your abiding love for me
through all our years
through all our years
and in all that life may bring us.
and in all that life may bring us.
It fits.
By the authority given to me by the ULC and the County of San Mateo, I now pronounce you as husband and wife.
Yeah, you gotta wait. Look at the streamers.
Sean, you may kiss your bride.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Wow. I was hiding but peeking.
There's more where that came from.
I just want to take a moment. Yeah, you can kiss all you
Oh,
want.
okay.
If you guys could pause for a minute, I just want to take a moment to share a few things with all of you. After the recessional, we will ask you to grab your streamers and we will exit row by row, starting with the front row. And we're going to line up behind the wedding party down there. Then we will begin our parade down the street to the reception venue. And let's shake up this town and let everyone know that Sean and Arielle just got married. So, on behalf of the couple and their families, I would like to thank you all for being an important part of this celebration. I'd like to ask everyone to please stand. Friends and family, I present to you for the very first time Sean and Arielle as husband and wife.